by the time we're done with this, I'll just have to splice everything we've said together without. Alright.
At this point, it might be easier to do a PowerPoint.
Hello, my name's Adam Rhoads, and I'm a 12th grade student with Agora. For my graduation project, I decided to do something a little bit different and create sort of a video documentary of what I've been doing for my project. Basically, I've decided to shadow a photographer and studio engineer, videographer, do his shoots, and hopefully, I've picked up a few things. He's been able to teach me what he knows, and here he is, Martin. He's going to tell you a little bit about his business and what we've been doing.
Hi, my name is Martin Martin. I'm the founder of M Squared Studio Engineering and Photography. Adam's been with us for about 2 months. Been with me for 2 months, and he's been helping out for about 70 hours now. He has been coming along to my shoots. I did a wedding. We've done a regular shoot with one of my models,
including some stock photography.
Yeah, we've done some stock photography, and I was just showing him how that a lot of the photography that people see are just pictures until a person who actually knows how to look at things and construct them. A picture's not just taken by snapping a button, but it's taken by dividing certain frames into thirds and placing every part of that picture in a certain way for your eyes to be led through the photo and for it to just be a sensation to your eyes.
And I've learned a good deal from him. He's taught me everything from the basic principles. We're talking ISO, aperture, how much light camera can let in, to what it really takes to, record sound. We talk about condenser microphones, as far as connections that we hook up, different mixing procedures. We've even done a little bit in editing software like Adobe After Effects and things like that. I've learned how to do HDR shoots, and we've done it all. We do one of the big things we've been doing is stock photography, and that's where we actually take some images and then we sell them to companies that are looking for sort of like generic things they can just use in advertisements, clothing, etc., things like that. So that's basically what we've been up to. We're going to show you a couple of the pieces that we've worked on together, if you want to start.
One of the first things we did is I took them through the process of film photography. We were taking film on 36 exposure rolls, and I went through the process of developing the film, and then after developing it, you have to cut your film into rows of 5, and you put it in an enlarger, and I showed them how to take that and put it on emulsion paper and basically create your picture that way, the way that it was done for 100 years now. So one of the things we did is, I call it looking up and down, and we went through the streets and we did this photo, and after we got this photo, I showed him a process where you basically take your negative and you invert it after you create your picture, and we went and did this one, which is a different effect, and it showed him a lot of the things that you don't really get with digital photography, you're able to go through the process and create your image a different way, even though it wasn't shot that way.
What it is, you need something that attracts the eye in almost every part. Anything can make a good photo, but if you can really set the scene and bring an emotion to it, this almost portrays pain, the way she licks the razor. But anytime you can make anything into a photo, it's just a matter of, can you construct it? Can you set all the lighting? Can you do everything to make it look real?
And as he's saying with that, I could take this same photo or same moment that we captured and take 100 photos of it, and it could turn out that only one of them turns out to be visually stunning to the point that you'd want to sit there and stare at it for hours. It's a lot harder process than most people think when it comes to photography. We also did a project with painting with light, which I taught him basically having a long exposure in a very dark area and using different light sources to light your picture so you can get the effect of how the light creates your image. And he did one with a table and a glass egg, and he lit it with a grill lighter, and he just made the picture with just a flame.
Another thing that we did, he helped me on a lot, was the videography aspect. We actually made a video that I modeled in, and I'll put that up in just a second, but it's where I changed my tie, so we actually had to go, and that was mostly done with After Effects and editing, where you have to go in and you have to take a clip, splice them all together, and we're working on using that one right now for a clothing company. We're working on selling it to them. We just have to find a buyer that's interested at the moment, but that's one of the bigger projects we've pretty soon. Other than that, I think I'm gonna take you to a couple of the locations that we've been shooting at, and we'll show you a little bit more about what we do. Say hi, Martin.
Hello.
Hey, tell them a little bit about what we're doing right now.
Well, it's really late right now, and set up for a photo shoot.
And if we have time, we're also going to do a little extra, meet up with our friend Jeffrey, who also wants a portrait done. He's paying us for a portrait.
He's going to be doing senior pictures.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some
This is gonna go into the yearbook too, so. Got our equipment all checked in the back, heading down the road. I think it'll turn out pretty well. We're setting up. Take the shot. It's like a lot of it involves on-location stuff. You know, you got to be on your feet, you got to travel, and you got to make adjustments pretty quick. Alright, I'm here with my pal Michael. We're currently on our way into the home studio of M² Studio Engineering. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's see. There's the man himself, associate. You guys working hard or hardly working?
Hardly working.
Alright. Let's take a look at the editing room. What you got going here, Michael? Looks like layers.
Layers, yeah. Right now I'm working on a documentary for a friend, actually a free project that I decided to do on my own accord that I put off for a few years, and I'm getting back into.
2 years must have you a little bit nostalgic almost.
Yeah, I guess I haven't worked on it since 2012. I've got the video layer here, audio layer here, title layer here, as if I were to lay over words like a title screen.
Is this going to be produced under the M² Studio name, or is this just something you're doing? Okay, cool.
Cool. This is a side project, but I mean, any opportunity to put the name out there, definitely.
Alright, so after a few days of filming, and a couple months of, research, practice, I've learned a lot. It's all been thanks to Martin M² here from M² and his team, and I can't be more grateful for that. I've taken on a lot of experience. This has really helped me decide what I'm going to do with my future, my goals in life. I enjoy this. This is definitely a hobby you got to have a passion for, because a lot of times you got to find the work yourself, unless you're in a studio and the people come to you, but you got to find the work yourself. It's not always the steadiest, but it pays well. I love doing it. It's honestly fun. It's all just a bunch of fun. You get a few laughs, and when you're doing videos, you get some bloopers. But hey, thank you so much, Martin.
Not a problem. I'm still looking forward to working with you. Well, as he knows, he's going to be in charge of my next photo shoot. He's going to be doing the lighting, the sound, all the equipment, setting everything up, and then I'm going to have him do the post-production on it. So we're going to let him go through all these steps for editing all the photos afterwards, and we're going to see how that goes, and hopefully I can get him to join my team.
Hey man, and I really appreciate that offer. It's been a pleasure working with you. Looking forward to hearing from you soon, man.
Of course.
Have a good one. Alright, well, I couldn't quite end it there. Felt like I needed to put something a little bit more personal in. I'd just love to give a special shout out / thank you to all the people that have motivated me to do this and kept me in school, kept me succeeding, kept me on the right track, kept me up to date. of course, all the wonderful staff at Agora, my amazing life coach, Ms. Laura. She's gave me everything I needed to know and made sure that I knew it. No kidding around that. Thanks to the Agora principal for working with me in the past, and I'd like to thank my family. A special shout out to M Squared Studios. They helped me tremendously in this project. I'd be nowhere without them. Thank you to my wonderful girlfriend for understanding the time and dedication this takes and putting up with me while I do it. And graduating, class of 2014. That's gonna be different. Maybe tough. It should prove interesting though. So thank you again to everybody, and I wish the best of luck to the class of 2014. Have a great year.
Yeah. Thank you, far too kind. Yeah. Ready? Let's go. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise. Get him, Jay. Who you know fresher than Ho? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can none of y'all mirror me back? Yeah, hear me rap, it's like Han G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., rap's Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what the fuck you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Goddamn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open a hand with no pen? Just draw inspiration.
Do it again.
Hi, my name is Martin Lane Martin,